Hello there everyone, welcome to a new video. It is me, Desiree, and today was supposed to be my favorites video, but I left one of the products in my locker at work and I don't want to talk about it without having it here, so I'm going to bring it with me today and hopefully have the video up tomorrow, we'll see. But in the meantime, we're shopping my eyeshadow singles. I have so many eyeshadow singles. I love eyeshadow singles. I love buying multiples. I love trying them. Single eyeshadows are just one of my favorite things. But I find that they're not one of my most reached for. Even though they're one of my favorites, I don't use them that often. I don't find myself reaching for multiples to create like a whole eye look. I'll get one here and there as like a topper and then I'm done with it. But I still love them and I love collecting and buying them. But I pulled out my whole drawer yesterday and I pulled out a few that I just felt like a special like, oh, I want to use that right now feeling. So I'm going to show those to you today. I'll tell you what I have on my eyes. They're all singles. And I just wanted to set some aside to get some more use out of them, to like rediscover them a little bit. And yeah, let me just show you what I pulled out. So I pulled out 5 from Makeup Forever. These are 2 little palettes you kind of make yourself. These 3 I put together myself. I don't have the shades because they pop out. They're on the back. But I'll list them down below in case you're interested. There's 2 mattes in here and one really pretty like gray shade. It looks in here like it might be a flaky kind of shimmer, but it's not. It's really pretty. It's like a really nice smooth shimmer. There's there's a swatch stain under that one. Please don't mind it. But yeah, that's this one right here. I love these. I do have this one on just the outer corner today. It's a really great formula, but for some reason I never reach for this. But yeah, these are 3 single eyeshadows. 2 other single eyeshadows are these 2 here. This is like a pre-made one they have. They sell it for like $20 or something. Really pretty. I have this gold one here on the inner part of my eye. And that's that one right there. I use this one as blush all the time. It's insanely pigmented, but I love it as a really nice pink blush. And yeah, those are 5 ones I pulled from Makeup Forever. I pulled out this one from this Moods Laura Sanchez. I don't know if it's a palette. Someone left me a comment. I think it's a palette, and this was one of the shades from the palette. I don't know. I got this in an Ipsy bag, if I'm not mistaken. It's a really pretty green eyeshadow. This feels like Juvia's Place, kind of. Like, it feels like it might have some oil in it. Like, it might be a little difficult to blend at times. But with the finger, I've found that I really like this shade. I just never, ever use it. Because there's just too many in the drawer. I pull it open, and I'm like, that's too many eyeshadow singles. So hopefully pulling out a few at a time, I'll get more use out of them. I pulled out this Natasha Denona single eyeshadow in the shade 124K Bronzeage. There you go. I have this on my eyelids today. Really beautiful. This was one that this is the shade that made me want to shop my stash because I swatched it and I was like, oh my god, why am I not using that? This reminds me of one of the best shades out of the mini Sunset palette. Look at it. It's so freaking pretty. I love this one a lot. I never use it, but I wore it today. I pulled out this MAC Extra Dimension eyeshadow in the shade Smoky Mauve. This is one of my favorite eyeshadows that I own. Like, if I lost it, I would feel like a pain in my heart. It's so freaking pretty. It's just so wonderful. I don't have any MAC eyeshadows. That's it right there. When you build it up, let me do another swatch for you on top of it. I don't have any other MAC eyeshadows. I don't have any other MAC products. I'm not like anti-MAC or anything. I just feel like I have to go out of my way to go to a separate store to shop there, and I don't know. I've just heard horror stories about the service and stuff, so I never go in there. But yeah, it's so freaking pretty. It's so sparkly and shimmery. Oh my god, I love it. It's so pretty. I love this one so much. It's like my little prized possession. A matte eyeshadow from Loreal. This is the shade Matte It Up. This is one of their mono eyeshadows. I do have this on all over my eyelid today. This is one of my favorite things L'Oreal has is their little mono eyeshadows. There's my crooked swatch right there. The matte ones are really good. The shimmer ones are a little hit and miss, but I like most of them for the most part. I have a lot of these. And they're really pretty. This is so smooth. This feels like a Natasha Denona shadow. It's rich. It's like, you just want to keep swatching it and feeling it. It blends like a dream. This is a really awesome eyeshadow. I have a few of these matte ones that are really good, but this is the one that really spoke to me. So I have this all over my lid today. I pulled out these 2 Marc Jacobs eyeshadows that I never use. I have 3 of these because they're just unremarkable to me. They're unremarkable. I just don't, I compared these to the Neutrogena singles, and they're exactly like Neutrogena, which is not a bad thing. I like Neutrogena single eyeshadows a lot, But these just weren't impressive to me. I didn't love them. They weren't what everyone was talking about. And this is the shade OMG. It's pretty. It's nice, but they were $30 a piece. I feel like that was way too much for a single eyeshadow. This is the shade Oh Yeah. I mean, they're nice, but they're not anything special to me, and I never want to reach for them. So this is like their kind of, these Marc Jacobs ones are like on their last thing. If I don't fall in love with them, they're gonna go bye-bye. They'll probably show up on my Poshmark. But yeah, everything else I pulled out because I love. Those I pulled out because I just want to use them. See if I like them at all. I pulled out the Milani Hypnotic Lights eyeshadow, liquid eyeshadow. I don't know if it has a shade or not, but this is what it looks like. I ran out of the Stila Sea Siren. I love, oh my god, I love that eyeshadow so much. And this is very similar to it. I wanted to repurchase the Stila, but I have this already. I did a video comparing these two, and they're so similar. This one you do have to do a couple extra layers to get the same look as the Stila one, but I want to use it. It's still super creamy, and it hasn't dried out yet, so I want to make sure and get my use out of it, because I really like it. I pulled out another cream eyeshadow. This is the Revlon ColorStay in the shade Stardust. These are so good. They stay creamy forever. You know, the Maybelline ones I feel like dry out really fast. And these have stayed creamy for so long. And this is like the smoothest cream eyeshadow you've ever used. They are freaking bulletproof. They're so good. This one called Stardust is very, very shimmery, shiny. It almost looks like you put glitter all over your eyelid. It's wonderful. I love this. Never use it. So I pulled it out to use it. It also comes with a little tiny brush here in the lid. I've never used it, but that's there. Another cream eyeshadow. This is from Nudestix. This is the Magnetic Luminous Eye Color in the shade Copper Foil. I got this in a subscription box. It's really nice. This is probably one of the smoothest cream eyeshadow sticks I've ever seen. Like with no resistance whatsoever, barely any pressure. It's really pretty, lasts all day, really smooth, blends easy. Never use it. Three more here. I have a Loreal. I thought I decluttered this. I could swear I decluttered this. And when I saw it in the drawer, I was like, why is that in there? I swear I got rid of this. It's something I never ever reach for. It's very, very pretty. It's a little duo. There's both of the shades right there. It's a little duo in the shade Prosecco and Cashmere. Baked Eclipse Eyeshadow Duo. This is what it looks like. I swear I got rid of this. I'm going to rewatch my declutter because I could swear I did. Why it's in the drawer, I don't know. But, well, I pulled it out again. So I'm going to start using it. There it is right there. Both really shimmery. Let me clean off my fingers. I got 2 more shades to swatch for you. So one more Makeup Forever. This is the older formula that they have. This was that they don't make anymore, actually. This was a single that I purchased because they had this shade in one of their palettes, and I used the whole thing. I loved it so much. I bought the single, and once I bought the single, I stopped using it. I was like, well, because they got rid of the formula, and I was just worried that, you know, I would never be able to find it again. But here it is. It's pink, a little bit of gold, a little bit of coral. It's so wonderful. One of my favorite eyeshadows I own as well. And I want to start using it and get my use out of it. Because one day I'm going to throw this away, and it's either because it went bad or because it's empty. So I'd rather be because it's empty. So I'm going to start using it. And the last thing is actually a little palette, but I only pulled it for one shade. This is the Huda Beauty Emerald Obsessions. This was sent to me by my friend Kat, kittykatbeauty, because she's so nice. And she sent me this, and she sent me another one as well. And it did come a little smashed in the mail. And the shade that was, the 2 shades that were broken were these 2 here. But this one right here is so, oh my god, how can I swatch it? Let me swatch it on this side. So pretty, but it's a ton of fallout. It does take a little finessing to use it. It's just, look at it. Oh my god, look at it with that green. Oh my god. You know what? That's an eyeshadow look right there. It's so pretty, but when I don't use it with my finger, I do get a lot of fallout. So it takes a little finessing. Look, it looks like a mirror. Look at it. It's crazy, right? It's so pretty. Like I've been trying to tell you, it takes a little finessing to use it, but I mean, it's so pretty, so worth the trouble. Love it. The other shades in here are nice too, but that one specifically is the one I pulled it for. Look at that. I want to use those 2 together now. So yes, those are all my eyeshadow singles I have pulled to use and shop my stash for. I just want to get some more use out of my singles. I reach for palettes all the time, and I use palettes a lot of the time as singles. I'll pull a palette for one eyeshadow and then pull another one for another eyeshadow. So why not just use the one eyeshadows I have? So that is that, my friends. Hopefully tomorrow my favorites video finally goes up. And that is that. If you shop your stash for your singles, if you're a big singles lover, let me know some of your favorites. I would love to know what they are, as if I need to add more to my collection. But anyway, that is that. Thanks for watching this video. I will see you later in another one, and I'm going to go sweat it out at work now. A goodbye.